Team looking for its first win, the Bowling Green Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rockets will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense takes the field. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Pine. Fakes to grab. It's a running room. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Convert that 3rd down on the slant, now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets! They put the first points on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He leaves it with his back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Gleason. The sure hands, it's Rudolph. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Sets up the screen. Slithers into space. There he goes! And just like they threw it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. What a lucky. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Let's go! Caught in the backfield. It's Hogan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play.
Which is illegal, you call him. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Scanning the field, it's high. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They just keep firing. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's loose down the left side. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Toledo.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field.
There he goes. Powers through. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick spin on the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. To throw, it's Pine. Catch in the middle, it's Gridley. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. They're setting up the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The run to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's a 0. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
To the air, it's Gleason. Got his man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
On 4th down, going to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hogan. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense looks as if it's coming. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Pine. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So Them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game.
He's loose. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
To the air, it's Gleason. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They go right back to it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And the Falcons will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Give to the single back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. After the filthy move, he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He's got him. Touchdown, Rockets. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Pine. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's Gleason. Complete. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Trying the left side. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hogan. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Finding open areas. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Dropping back, it's Pine. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Jones. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
But the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to pass, it's Gleason. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning on the Jets. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Toledo! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They'll bring it out. It's Harris. And the returner will be brought down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Look out, he's got room. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Pine. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Falcons come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Middleton. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. The short hands, it's Garcia. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hogan. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Bringing the heat. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense was not fooled. 3rd and 1 situation, everybody in the stadium expecting run. The offense trying to get a little cute, trying to take a shot, and it blows up in their face. Nice job by the defense.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Back to pass, it's Pine. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, BG. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught over the middle. It's Trainer. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Here comes the heat. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Rockets are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They punted away on fourth down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hogan. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Finds his man down the middle.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot.
The offense coughs it up. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Back to throw, it's Pine. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Rudolph. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it on the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Traynor. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Rockets will have it 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Gleason. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Here's a heat. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes